Well, another drabby, rainy day, but the show must go on. I wonder if I can paint this area in a different color than what people think of it. Hey, namaskar everyone, how are you? Hopefully everybody's been doing fantastic. Listen, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and checking it out. I hope you're going to stick around. If you're already a subscriber, thank you and welcome back. As always, welcome back means we are on another adventure, and that also means that you're going to want to know where we are and what we're doing. We are in Youngstown, Ohio. Now today, what we're going to do is we're going to do another walking video. Okay, I know some of you like the walking videos because some of you don't get out into the areas and venture. You might drive through it, but you don't get to walk and like kind of look at the different things. I am starting Lower Belmont Avenue here in Youngstown, and we're going to walk Belmont Avenue, and we're going to see some of the abandoned storefronts that are here still, kind of like a memory lane kind of thing. Now this wasn't, I didn't grow up on the north side over here, or Liberty, okay, but we did come through here. I remember things as a kid, different areas, different buildings, different stores. So I do gotta say though, when I do these walking videos, some people get like really crazy and upset and leave comments and be like, hey, that wasn't there, that wasn't there. I'm just telling you my memories of what I remember. So if you do remember something that's different, sure, leave a comment, let me know. I did do a video on the Southern Park Mall a few weeks ago or whatever, and some people were saying, hey, that's not right, that's not right, just, you know, whatever. And I do have to correct myself because I mentioned Jillian's, and I did say Jillian's was in a spot, and it was not in that spot because they tore down some of the mall. So when I'm in the mall, my thinking was a little distorted, and I don't go to the mall that often anyway. But Jillian's was actually where I think Bogey's is, which would have been like where Sears and stuff was at that area. So it was actually further down than what I said it was. So I do correct myself, and whoever said that, thanks for kind of bringing that up and reminding me, because you were right. So I own up to that kind of stuff like that. But again, I'm telling you my memories. But anyway, we're starting in Youngstown, Ohio. We're actually going to walk up through Liberty Township, Liberty. And I don't know, to me, it's still Youngstown, but it's actually not even in Mahoning County. Liberty is actually Trumbull County. But Belmont Avenue is kind of Youngstown to me. So that's what our adventure is today. We are going to be walking Belmont Avenue and checking out, just checking out some of the area and some of the buildings that are still here on Belmont. But if you're ready for today's adventure, I suggest you get off the couch, you get ready, and let's go. We are right here. Right here. That is fantastic. Oh shoot. Look at all of them. I think they're ready to kick my ass. Harden saliva. You're okay. You're okay for watching my channel.
Jesus God, Mamma Mia, look what we got.
Shh. I said there's people still sleeping. Calm down. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. I told you she was afraid of bridges.
Do not. Stop it now.
That is the starting point of the trail. I guess. I don't know. You can start at the beginning or you can start at the end. I don't think it matters where you start at. But wherever you start, that's your starting point. Oh, shit. That's why I tell you, take a sip. History. Better Malanga. So if you look behind me, this is my starting point. I was gonna start further down that way, because you keep going down that way, there's St. E's Hospital, and actually where those kids are walking right now, and that's a newer building though. I think it used to be up this way somewhere, I think. But there's Galaxy Seafood. I remember getting smelts with my grandpa way back in the day. We'd always get smelts at Galaxy Seafood. But this building right here, you wouldn't know it, okay? This was probably one of the finest theaters here in Youngstown. This was the Belmont Theater. It was, I think it was founded, or started, not founded, but started in 1948 by Peter Wellman. And he had some other theaters, okay, in the area, but downtown Youngstown had some big theaters. I think, let's see if I can remember what they were. I mean, there was more, but downtown, I think there was the Paramount, there was the State, the Paramount, the State, the man, I can't think of the of what was down there. The Paramount, the State. Yeah, I'll talk about these here in a minute. The Paramount, the State, the Palace was one, and the Warner. So the Paramount, the State, the Warner, and the Palace was the four major theaters downtown, and Peter Wellman wanted to compete with those ones. Now this one wasn't open very long because of the big ones downtown, but the only thing left here to kind of to tell this that this was a theater are the three theater masks right here. I always love this, and I'm glad they kept these here. These are just awesome to look at. This van always parks here, but there's a nursing home over there. But these are so awesome that they kept these here. Look at that. That's all. I love those. So if you're ever coming down Belmont Avenue, and you see those and you're like, what are those? This was the Belmont Theater. After the theater had its running time, I think this was a furniture store at one point, I think. So if you're from the area, actually leave comments if you remember like what some of this stuff was, because again, I was like so small and young coming up through here that I remember things, but I don't like in detail remember some of the stuff. But right now I guess it's a medical building. I think they did add on at one time to this building, I think, but I'll walk around. Yeah, look how big this is. This is crazy, right? Yeah, look at this, and it goes all the way around. And what we're gonna do today is, or how I'm gonna do this, I don't think I'm gonna keep this on the whole time that I'm walking, because I'm gonna be bouncing back and forth the street. So I'm gonna kind of show you something, you know, what we're talking about, and then I might walk a few blocks to get to another point of interest, and we'll do it that way, because, you know, I don't want to have a long video. But then what's new, right? If you've been watching my videos, you know I do some long videos. But yeah, check this out. You would never know this was a theater unless you know. Yeah, Belmont Avenue. There's the Belmont drive-through over there on the left-hand side. That's been there for quite a while. And I'll get around here and we'll check out. Yeah, this is where you kind of see a little difference of maybe what it could have been, because it's a really big building. I think it had a really big parking area back in the day too. But yeah, I mean, it goes all the way back there, which is crazy, right? New VA hospital. So if you're not from the area, some of this stuff is probably looking new to you, and that's not new, but it's semi-new. And then we'll get up there. That's going to be a new VA building over there. We'll talk about that building over there here in a minute, but let's get up that way. All right, so here is going to be the new VA service building, veterans building. We were just over there. That's the other one, but I think next year this is going to be for the veterans. I don't know what this was. This was an old grocery store. I don't know if it was a Kroger or not. I can't remember because that was before my time, but yeah, it's going to be another VA building. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I think maybe, I want to say Kroger, but it could have been something totally different. So leave it in the comments if you know. I don't remember. Like I said, I grew up on the west side. We used to go to Sparkle in Cornersburg to go shopping. And then like the different plazas, there was Austintown Plaza. And when we get up the road, there's another plaza that we're gonna pass and we'll talk about for a little bit, but I don't remember this, of what that was. But I do remember that building right there. That was Earl Scheib. Now, Earl, if you don't know what Earl Scheib was, okay, let's cross this dang street. If you don't know what Earl Scheib was a guy known for painting cars cheap. And I remember he painted cars, it was $100. You paint your car, any color, whatever. I only known one person to ever get his car painted by Earl Scheib. It was my ex-brother-in-law. He had an older BMW and he got it painted black. And like, it was just, there was no clear coat on it. There was no nothing. It was just, it was a cheap paint job. I mean, it looked good, right? But that's the only person I know to ever get their car painted by Earl Scheib. But Earl Scheib, he started out working at a gas station, okay? And then he eventually had his own gas station. And then people started asking him, you know, hey, you know where we could paint our cars and stuff? I think maybe he was painting his own cars or something like that. I don't know exact story, but I know people were asking him where they could get their car painted. And eventually he started doing it. He started painting cars for people. And that's how his business started growing. He started his Earl Scheib painting company in 1937. He actually had them all over the United States. I think he had some in Germany and England. Not many, but I know he had something out there. He had his own paint. They developed their own paint, their special paint or whatever. But yeah, that would have said Earl Scheib up here. And I think the headquarters are in Beverly Hills is where he's at. Well, he's no longer around. Earl Scheib himself is no longer around. I think in 1992 he passed away. He passed away in his home. I think he was 85. And then it did go through, his company did go through like his kids and stuff like that. And I believe in 2010 the decline, like the total decline of Earl Scheib itself started to happen. And it's not owned by the Scheibs anymore, but there are private owners. And I think there are some Earl Scheib still left. They still do this, but like I said, it's private owners. But I think way back in the day, he was painting cars for $29.95, so $30. And then it went up to $100. I remember the $100 paint jobs, and then it went up $120 maybe at one point, and that's like kind of like when the whole decline and stuff went. But I think you still can find Earl Shives out in out like in California maybe, but if you look inside, yeah, you can still see, I don't know, it looks like a different shop in there or whatever. No drinking on the job, but yeah, I think yeah, there's a car in there. So Earl Shive, but they aren't in operation. Building, I think there's a cool car on this other side. Let's go check this out. Let's go check this one car out over here. Yeah, check this out. I remember though, this was popping. This used to be popping back in the day. This is one, because I think my aunt lived down one of these streets. I want to say it was like, it might have been this street even. Yeah, because it's the Y. It used to be a brick road. I think my aunt lived down one of these streets, so when we used to come over here. Yeah, check this out. Wow, that's pretty cool, right? There's your $29.95 paint job right there. Oh boy. Oh snap. Jaguar. Look at that. See what happens when you come out and venture. I think there's there's another Jaguar too out here, and he has actual historical plates on that one. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this was the old Earl Shive building. So just, I don't know, it brings back memories to me, only because my childhood is pretty good, man. Especially in Youngstown, I really did like growing up in Youngstown. And I still love Youngstown, I always will. But just the change of the area, along with the not so much change, is just crazy. But if you left Youngstown and you're looking at this right now, you know, you haven't been here for years and years. Kind of the same, but kind of different. But let's go check this out too, and then we'll be walking up there. But Buy Right Mufflers, you'll like this up here. This car right here. I wanted to check this out right here for you. Let's see, Rich knows. This car has been here. I can remember this ever since I was a kid. Right here, the muffler car. Check this out. This thing has been sitting outside. Oh my goodness. You used to be able to read it too. Now it's just all rust. Oh, I don't even want to sit in there. Look at this. Look at the mold on the seat. That's great. That's awesome. But yeah, no muffler too tough. Never seen it drive though. Even back in the day, I never seen it on the road. Never seen it drive. But yeah, it's been around forever. Been around forever. Check. Look at that again. Look at all the mold. Oh man, that's great. I love it. So yeah, now you get a close-up of it, because I know a lot of you people come down Belmont, especially from the area, so maybe you never got a close-up look at it. Got the YSU logo on the side of the building right there. All right, don't know what that building is over there, but I like the architecture over there. Actually, we are going to cross the street because there's a couple buildings down there I want to talk about. See, this is what I'm talking to you. I'm gonna be bouncing back. Uh-oh, somebody's having a salad. They're using the devil's lettuce. Yep. But I I love these walks, man. I love these morning walks. Like, look at the sign. I don't know what that would have said back. I can't remember at all. But yeah, I'm digging the building, the way that looks. I don't know if there might be people that still live up there, maybe. So maybe that is a operational building. Look at that, that's cool right there. The Honeycomb Collective, though, I don't know what that is. Maybe look that up. I might have to look that up at one point. Come over here, we got a little, maybe this says something here. We got a little selfie, little butterfly selfie. But oh, they must have, they use all this for pollination for the bees and the butterflies and stuff like that. Just keep going. All right, while we're walking this Mercy Health building, I think this used to be the old VA clinic here, if I remember. And then Mercy Health moved into it. That's actually where my doctor is, Dr. Maris, actually. Yeah. Mercy Health is buying up all kind of stuff around here. All right, a little further up the road, there's an old Dairy Queen. Now, I do remember this being open. And same thing, this used to be popping. Like, this really used to be popping back in the day, because if you look across the street there, that was the that's the north side pool. Never been in there. We'll walk over there and go look at it. But here is the old Dairy Queen. It looks like it's been sold, so somebody actually did buy it. What they're gonna turn it into, I don't know. Maybe a hot dog shop, who knows. But yeah, the old Dairy Queen, all the things are out. Yeah, walk around and see what there is to see. Probably not too much of nothing. Still got the shed back there. I'm surprised that's not busted open over there. Yeah, the old Dairy Queen. They got all the windows too. We can't even get a glimpse of inside of what's left or not. But the old Dairy Queen, the Todd Homestead Cemetery. We'll walk over there and I'll show you, because there's a cool little phrase up above the arch over there. But I want to take you, because a lot of times I do these videos, people are like, hey, I moved from the area, you know, what's left of this, what's left of that. So here's the north side pool. And again, I didn't come over here to this pool. I lived on the west side, so if I did even ever go to any of the pools, it was Bort's pool, and that's no longer there anymore anyway. Bort's Field, Bort's pool. This was open this year though. I don't think during COVID this thing wasn't open. It was closed for a while. I don't even know if this was open last year, to be honest with you. Got the deep end over there. That is pretty shallow right there. It's kind of nice. It is kind of nice over here. Got a little area to picnic. Got a playground back there. Walking around in front, see what we can see. They got this stuff all closed down too. Yeah, that's a neat cemetery over there. And that one over there, in the back, like if you went in here and went to the back, they have a really nice Jewish section in the back with all the mausoleums and stuff. It's really fantastic. But this is all new. They redid all this out front. I remember watching them do this. But look at that. You would come here and be like, I gotta cool off. That looks actually hot in there though, doesn't it? Like if there was no air and you're stuck in there. Yeah. But there we go. North side pool. Nice. Flowers are still going. But we'll go across the street and we'll go check that out. I want to show you that phrase right above the arch over there. Maybe we'll get a glimpse of some of the structure over there too. But yeah, I don't know why that closed over there. I can't remember when that did close. Maybe it closed when the pool started. Maybe it was during the whole COVID thing. I can't remember. It might have even been closed before that, but I remember, man, that used to get crazy busy over there. All right, the Todd Homestead Cemetery. Look at that. Look at that view right there. And I'll walk right up here. I'll walk up there so you can see some of the architecture of it. Yeah, I always like this. Would be cool to go up there. I see a speaker up there. Never been in here, I don't think. Yeah, there's the arch right here. And I don't know who the angels are. I don't know. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, we can see that probably. So the innumerable caravan which moves to that mysterious realm. How flippin' cool is that phrase? The innumerable caravan which moves to that mysterious realm. That's awesome. And how freaky is this? I don't know who that is up there. I don't know if it almost looked like Thomas Jefferson up there. I know it's not though. I think that's George Todd maybe up there. If you look back, I don't think you can see it because of the glare. It looked like there was a person looking out up there in that window. That's great. That's awesome. But yeah, that's an awesome phrase up there. Right here. Todd Homestead Cemetery. Pause that, read it. Pretty cool. And it is on the register of historic places also. And then there's another plaque over there, but check the lighting out. Love it. Those lights are great. Very cool. Yeah, the Todd Memorial Chapel. And I don't think this is open. So no going in there. Here's the back side of it. And the tower. So there must be a walkway that goes over there. I would assume there would be a walkway, which would be really, really awesome to go see, but I'm assuming those used to be windows, but I see they're blocked up, bricked up. So I think this is new right in that area. I'm digging that arch, look at that. So yeah, if you're ever coming down here too, take a drive through here. There is another cemetery up the road. We're not going to walk in it like this, but it's an older cemetery. That's where you're going to get into the old, I think it's the old Belmont cemetery. You're going to get into the old mausoleums, some more famous people from the area and whatnot. But you can't deny that, right? You cannot deny how cool that is, especially that. And again, even if you come here, do you even notice that phrase? Don't know. I do. That's why I like walking. That's why I like to share this with you guys. But there's a couple things we can talk about here. We're gonna walk all the way down. We're gonna walk down. We're gonna walk down, and maybe we'll find a place that has the best jambalaya and southern cooking in the area. Don't know if they're open. We're gonna find out. So Crystal Catering right here. I think they just do catering now. They used to have a restaurant, which we will be passing when we get further up there, and I'll show you where it used to be. I can vouch for the food. I ate there a couple times and the food was delish. It was awesome. But now they just do catering by appointment only. So if you do want to check that out, give a call. So this must just be a tasting room here. Maybe if you're having a wedding or graduation or something, and you want to try his food or whatever, you probably go in there and they have an appointment. He cooks a couple dishes for you. You can taste. But yeah, Jeffrey Crystal Catering. The choice is clear. Yeah, I ate there the very first time I ate there. I think I got some kind of gorgonzola steak thing. I went out there. This was way back. It was one of my anniversaries with my ex-wife. Food was awesome. It was like cooked to perfection. So yeah, there's actually somebody there right now. They must be doing some stuff back in there. I see the garage door opening. But yeah, give them a chance if you're having some kind of event going on. Check them out. Really good food. From what I remember, it's been a while, but they had some really good food. Here's an interesting building right here. It's the headquarters for Phantom Fireworks and the Phantoms hockey team, Youngstown Phantoms. This used to be the Cafaro building, and it used to say Cafaro right above that land, the awning right there. It used to say Cafaro, and now it's the Phantoms. You see the Phantom up there, the Phantom Fireworks, and I always liked that building right there. I knew somebody that did window washing, and they had to wash this building, the windows, and they said, man, it was a crazy job. But check out the lights, the light fixtures and everything in there. Yeah, like I said, this was the Cafaro building. It would have had Cafaro on there, and I think this was purchased in 2011 by the Phantom Fireworks. And I don't know if you know fireworks, if you know anything about fireworks. Phantom Fireworks they're the biggest or largest retail of fireworks in the United States. But yeah, this building was built in 1965, and I just love it. I love this. But check that I'm digging the lights. It has that old vibe to it. Has that super old vibe to it, that nostalgic vibe. Kind of, well, I was just gonna say, it kind of has that 60 vibes, maybe because it was born, or maybe because it was built in 1965. Yeah, check that out. And I dig the awnings right there. And this part here is my favorite. Check this out. If you look under here, it overhangs. Look at that. How crazy is that? See what I'm saying? Like, this is graded here, so when you had to wash windows, you would have to get under here, I think, is the way they would have to do that. Yeah, look at that. All the way down in there. Cool building, man. Look at the overhang. And then you got that 60s vibe. And these are great. Look, they look like flowers right there. But yeah, 1965 is when that was built. Cafaro. And then 2011, the Phantoms purchases. I think the Phantoms also have, I think they also purchased the old Delphi plant in Warren, on North River Road, I think. Let's keep walking though. Huh. Almost titillating, isn't it? But let's keep walking, and see what else we can find here on Belmont Avenue. All right, I think I'm going to walk through this parking lot over here, because there is a building I want to show you that I think it has some pretty cool architecture. There's some clothes somebody left behind. Actually, we mentioned Cafaro. He does have a bunch of real estate and different things. One for sure is the Eastwood Mall. But yeah, we're talking about the Phantoms building owned by the Cafaros back in the day, and there we go. But we'll come around this corner. Yeah, I don't know if this Union Square Plaza, I don't remember what was in here back in the day. But that building right there is a cool building. I love the architecture of it. It used to be a bank that I remember. We'll go up close to it, and I don't even know what it is right now. What is that, a picture place? They take pictures or whatever? But look at that. How cool is that? Is that an awesome building or what? I'm digging it. Yeah, I used to use this bank. Look at that right there. That is cool. Yeah, it must be a picture place where you can take pictures. Maybe you can make, I see in there, maybe you can make like different make yourself into little posters and whatnot. But what a cool building. I always like this building. But yeah, this is the Union Plaza. Maybe you remember what was in this plaza back in the day. I don't think I've ever been to this plaza as a kid. I do now. I come here because of the license bureau over there and some of the places I deliver to and whatnot. Way back there, that tall building back there, that's the old Northside Hospital. I did do a video on that. I think it was, we found a fairy wing, or we found a fairy ring at the old Northside Hospital. I think that's the title of the video. Look that up, and I actually walk around. We didn't go inside or anything, but I did walk around, and the golf course, Henry Stambaugh Golf Course that's across the street, when the conditions are right, all these mushrooms grow around these trees and whatnot. But yeah, the old Northside Hospital's back there. But here's what I'm gonna do, because I told you this Belmont Avenue's pretty long and I'm walking it, so I think I'm gonna hop in my truck, because I did drive. I drove here, I parked here, and I walked down. So this is kind of like the midway point, and I'm gonna drive up a little bit, come back down, and we're gonna do some more walking and talk about some other buildings and whatnot. But over there, because I don't think I'm gonna get to it on my next walk, but over there across the street, that's an old Rite Aid. And I think this year, just in Ohio, for some reason, there's only a few Family Dollars left in Ohio. They closed them all down. So you're gonna have a tough time finding a family or a Rite Aid in. Okay, you're gonna have, see the hospitals down the road, but you're gonna have a tough time finding a Rite Aid in Ohio. But let me move this and we'll get back to our walk. Hope you're liking the video. It's a kind of a video about nothing, isn't it? It's just taking a nice walk, but I know I like to walk, and I like to share the walks and share different views and stuff of what different areas have. So I'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, there's that Rite Aid from over this side. So yep, gone but not forgotten, just like a lot of things here on Belmont. So here's a Goodwill. I tell you, I'm surprised they're open on Sundays. I don't remember Goodwill being open on Sundays. But and I will tell you, I'm not a Goodwill fan. Back in the day, Goodwill did a good thing. They helped people, and then they started price gouging, and it's all about this now. So I'm not a good fan. I'd rather give it to somebody that needs it. But I do like the sign of Goodwill, and we'll do some window shopping up here. They have a pretty cool window for Halloween. And then go across the street. I show you an old gas station and an old strip club, I think it was back in the day. But check the window out here. The clowns. Look at the clowns. And the snake. I dig the snake. But it is Halloween. It's Halloween time. Cool display, right? But I think that building across the street, I know it was a bar. I don't know if it was a strip club or not though. But I dig the sign. I forget what it was called back in the day too. But now it's a car lot. Yeah, it was a jazz club. Maybe, is it? Is it still a jazz club? And people, it's a font, it's a font, you know, a front where they have cars here, because Mr. G's Jazz Club. Okay. Yeah, well, obviously, I couldn't see parking here to go into there. Never been in there though. But check this out. This old USA Gas Mart. Looks like that might have been an old Midas, maybe? That might have been an old Midas right there. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't come over here so much back in the day. But yeah, that looks like it would have been an old Midas. And then look, just so you know, like I said, man, I'm trying to paint these areas in a brighter color, just like Earl Scheib, trying to paint this in a different color, right? But so far, I mean, it's lively. Belmont Avenue's lively, right? I like it. I think it's when you get further down, when we go further down that way towards Liberty, more businesses started coming up and stuff. But this right here, Gas USA, I used to deliver here. We'll go check this out. You can't get in or anything like that, but let's go check it out. What was the price? I don't know when they closed, actually, to be honest. They've been closed for quite some time, but $271. So I don't know, couldn't have been that far long ago, right? Yeah, the old Gas USA, abandoned. What a shame, right? But I can be honest, I didn't really care for delivering here because it was a pain in the butt. Yeah, we can't even get in there either. They have them boarded up. So they have it all, yeah, they have it all boarded up. Can't get in there. There would have been the signs. They would have probably had signs on it. Yeah, used to have, well, it's an Ashland sign, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think we had to deliver back in here somewhere. Either that door or this door, I can't remember. And then you look across the street. That may still be open over there. I just, you can smell, they're having salad over there as well. Because I can smell it. So, just crazy the amount of people that just smoke. I know it's legal and stuff like that, but it's just amazing. If I had a job and you were smoking, you'd be fired. You know, I don't know. You can function, but yeah, you wouldn't be around. You wouldn't be working for me, I could tell you that. But yeah, we walked from way down there, and our journey is going to continue as we walk that way. So you see that building across the street that says Deli Cafe? All this stuff is new, and I gotta tell you, there is a lot of Indian restaurants coming up on Belmont Avenue. I like it. It's bahut acha. Very, very good. I'm digging it. So it must be like a family thing, I'm assuming. But I did eat there once, the Deli Cafe. They weren't fully functioning at the time yet, but the food was pretty good. I'd like to give them another chance here in the near future, now that they have everything they need to be open and whatnot. But I mentioned Crystal's Catering. We passed Crystal's Catering. That used to be the old Crystal's restaurant over there. So yeah, so now his catering business is down that way. I dig the old sign right there, Belmont Veterinary Clinic with the V. They have it decorated. But October is National Pizza Month, and there we have Uptown Pizza, man. I did a video on Westgate Pizza a month ago, maybe a couple months ago, whatever it was, and we were talking about pizza, right? We were talking, everybody has their favorite pizza, where they grew up from, and they won't change it. Me, for nostalgia, I love Westgate Pizza, right? I love Westgate Pizza. Westgate Pizza is one of my all-time favorites, but I gotta be honest with you, man. Uptown Pizza is the bomb. Love Uptown Pizza. Love it. And I may, for the outro, I might stop and get myself a pizza, and we might do a Uptown Pizza taste test, because man, they have this one And then they have one on Market Street. This is my favorite. You can go in there, you can sit down, you can eat. It's a restaurant. I'm a pepperoni guy. I like pepperoni, and the pepperoni's under the cheese. It is new owners though. I believe they changed owners of that. But everything's the same, man. The quality's the same. The taste is the same. I don't think the ingredients changed at all. So I think that's what we're gonna do, man. So at the end of the video, if they're open, we're gonna do a Uptown Pizza taste test and outro. I think that's what we're gonna do. But we are going to cross the street here shortly, and we'll go over there because there's a couple other places I want to talk about too. The old Liberty Quick Shop, good people in there. Yeah, that little plaza up there, Colonial Plaza. Couple spots in there I want to kind of give a shout out to. And I do gotta say, nobody endorses me. Yes, I am running. Nobody endorses me or whatever, or gives me anything when if I like something, I say it in my video. That's just it. But yeah, let's get up here a little bit further. Right there we got the Jerusalem Market, Middle Eastern food market. Never been in there, but I have been in down here. It's attached to Kanafa, the Kanafa restaurant, and there's an Indian grocery store right there. And there's a new Indian restaurant right there, that Urban Peen. I didn't even know that was there, to be honest with you. So there's that one. And then there's a new one almost by the highway. There's a new one. So there's like, I'm trying to think, there's 1, 2, 3, there's like 5 or 6 Indian restaurants that just popped open not too long ago. Yeah, Colonial Plaza. Now, if you look down at the end, you'll see Kravitz, which I'll talk about. I'll tell you about Kravitz here shortly. But right after Kravitz is Kanafa. I will vouch for them, man. That food in there is phenomenal. It is insane. Kanafa, it's Middle Eastern, Mediterranean, and right next to it is they have a store in there. Get some pickled turnips. It is the bomb. But there's a sign right there, Kravitz Bakery. And then there's a store. They are not open on Sunday, but Kravitz itself was started in 1939 by Rose Kravitz. Little fun fact. Kravitz, that must be him right there in the van. Kravitz is the oldest operating business on Belmont Avenue. Little fun fact. But yeah, Kravitz opened in 1939 by Rose Kravitz. It did change. It did change, like people went to the Sun and different things like that. Yeah, they're working in there. They have another business, or another Kravitz, in Mill Creek Park at the Garden Center. I don't know if that one's open on Sundays or not. That one may be open for breakfast, but yeah, the Kravitz, this one is owned, well, they are all opened, or all owned by the Radarowicz family. I think in 1922. In 2022, they sold to the Radarowicz family. If that's probably wrong. I probably said that all wrong. But they kept everything the same. Everything is the same. But I will tell you, man, if there's one favorite thing I have from Kravitz, their food is delicious in there too, is the lox and bagel. The lox and bagel. And if you never had it, try it at least one time. It's on a bagel, has cream cheese, has lettuce and salmon on it. It's great. Now I think they only used to have it like one day a week or something. You couldn't get it all the time. But yeah, if you never tried Kravitz, give Kravitz a taste. Like I said, oldest operating business here on Belmont Avenue. But I see an old Subway across the street that we might have to check out. Let's go pop in the windows right there. That actually just recently closed this year, I believe. But yeah, let's get once we can get across the dang street, we'll be set. The old Subway. And I will tell you, I have not ate at this one, for good reason. Every time I went past this one was just nasty as heck, man. You'd come out here, just, I don't know, it was just gross looking. People would be canoodling out here on the side and everything. Yeah, it was just it was a nightmare looking place in here. But yeah, it is permanently closed. It's gutted too, kind of, but there's that inside. Huh. Yeah, it was just, you went past here, you didn't want to eat here. We'll just say that. To me, it was just dirty. It's the other side over here, the drive-through window. Might as well walk around, right? So this would have been the drive-through here. Could have went through the back door. We'll check out the back door too. But look, man, they even got rid of the menu. The menu's gone. Hello? They are definitely closed. I can't get myself a BMT today. Yeah. Now over here, if you look behind me before we peek into this window over here, I think that's Mercy Health too now. I think they're building something up over here, but that used to be Kmart back there. I don't know if anybody remembers the Kmart that was there. I was in that one a few times, I remember. But yeah, old Kmart. Here's the back of there. Oh yeah, this would have been the kitchen or whatever back here, right? Is that what it would have been? I think so. Yeah. So they'll probably eventually tear this down. Something was here. I don't know what would have been here. Crazy, man. Yeah, something. Maybe it was this a gas station back in the day? Don't know. Don't know. All right, we're gonna go and continue this journey. So here's another business that I have never been into. Warmby Goods, and I guess the owner's name is Ron here. Never ever been in there. I think the sign is cool. I do dig the sign. But I honestly thought that this was a closed business. I really did. I thought this was a closed business. But I dig the sign. He may be a nice guy in there. I don't know. and I was reading some reviews on there, and a lot of good stuff. It was like if he doesn't have it, he can get it. So I think it's more of a sports kind of store, like football, baseball, stuff like that. I honestly thought it was closed. Didn't even know it was an open thing until I started checking it out, and I was like, it is open. It's like, wow. Lots of remarks of it being messy inside. And if you look at his website, like if you read the reviews online, you'll see those reviews of messy, not a very nice guy, messy. And that's not all of it. I've never been in there. I can't say nothing. I don't know him, and I've never been in there. I'm just telling you what I read in the reviews. Now, if you go on his actual website, he has the reviews also, but those ones are missing. But it did. If you look in the windows, it's like, oh my God, that's why I thought it was closed. It's like crazy messy in the front, that just the initial look of it. So, but I've never been in there, so I cannot say yay or nay on that. But here's the Rallies that they just opened a few years back. I do like Rallies. I do like their food. I like to go into businesses, and you can't go into Rallies, so I don't eat there very often. But when that first opened, they had cops here. There was a line down Belmont. It was all wrapped around here. Now if you go down that road right there, Sweet Memories t-shirts and candy is down there. Actually a couple buildings past the hospital, or that hospital that they're building, is where Sweet Memories is. Go check that store out. I did do a video on that and walked around inside. Okay, very, very cool owner, very cool store inside. They have a lot of candy, and the t-shirts and the clothing are top notch. They're awesome. There's Jimmy's across the street. Yeah, it does have 1974. I was gonna say that was when they opened, was 1974, but I don't think it started out as a restaurant like it is. That actually, I believe the story of Jimmy's, and I think he does watch my videos, but I think the story is Jimmy started out in a garage on West Federal Street, is a gift shop, like an Italian gift shop, and then it became what it is today. That is not the location. I think they were across the street too at one time, and then they built that. But you want some? I can't comment on everything that Jimmy's has, but look at that. It looks like you're in Italia right there. But I can't comment on everything there. I've gotten a salad there before, which is awesome. If the weather's nice, go in there and get yourself a salad. You can get custom-made salads in there, or that they have their ones that are already. Take it down to Mill Creek Park, or even go into the cemetery, whatever you want to do, and just enjoy an Italian salad. The cannolis are amazing. I've had their cannolis. What else did I buy there? I'm trying to think of what I bought there before. I bought some different. I think I might have had a sub from there too at one point. I'm trying to think, but I haven't bought like the meat or anything like that. But pizza's good. That's right. I've had the pizza before. I guess you could sit outside when it's nice out and eat. But yeah, started out in a garage on West Federal Street. We're making our way pretty good down Belmont, trying to beat the rain. Golden Hunan, he is still open. I don't know the hours on that. I've eaten there a couple times. Good food. But then again, I thought it was a little pricey. There's a couple other shops that I would rather go to, restaurants. But good food. Really good food. Really good food in there. Really good food. There's the Belmont Park Cemetery. There was one down the road that we went into. Like I said, the one down the road, if you go all the way into the back, they have the they have the Jewish area in the back. This one, you go around, you'll see there's some old mausoleums back there. It's an older cemetery, I believe. More of the ornate graves and headstones. So yeah, right here used to be the old Plaza Donuts. It is no more. It's C's Waffles, and I guess, yeah, they're open. It's a restaurant in there. I see people in there, but I remember coming in here because I used to deliver here. They used to have the bar over here and everything, and they still do. They still got the bar in there. But yeah, Plaza Donuts, and the sign isn't what it used to be. They painted it black and put that on there. But they used to have some pretty good donuts in there. And again, that was a toss-up too. If you talk to some people, the donuts were really great, and you talk to other people, oh, they were dirty. I liked them. I didn't see nothing dirty about them. I did like Plaza Donuts. But yeah, that's what that was. That's what that building was the old Plaza Donuts. Harbor Freight's new. Yeah, I don't know, man. If you've been out of Youngstown for a long time, I don't think anything in here you'll remember, especially the plasma center over there and the Quick Med. All right. Oh, Popeyes is new too. I think Popeyes down there. If you see Popeyes, that was they opened it up, Tim Hortons. Now, I'm not a coffee drinker or whatever, but I knew right away when they were putting up Tim Hortons, because they did one here and the one down in Girard. I already knew. I was like, this is a Dunkin' Donuts area. I think Dunkin' Donuts even outshines Starbucks around here. This is Dunkin' Donuts, and Tim Hortons, keep it down south. Nobody wants no Tim Hortons up here. I think everybody would agree with that. But yeah, we're gonna continue this journey and go a little further. Well, we made it to, well, now it's Walmart, but for those that you that can remember, this was the Liberty Plaza. Still is the Liberty Plaza, but nothing of what it used to be like. I'll get out in the open and we can see a little more. But I remember right here, actually, right in this area right here, used to be a little barbecue joint. B&R Barry's Better Burgers and Ribs, I think it was. B&R Barry's Better Burgers and Ribs. B&R Barry's Better Burgers and Ribs. Used to be a little barbecue joint right here. I used to love it. But yeah, you can see Walmart in the back now. The other side of the plaza is beyond this Cash Max. We'll see it here, but there used to be a strip right here as well. And if I remember correctly, I think this was a U. I don't think it was broken up. I think it was a complete U. Maybe not. Maybe there was a section over here that wasn't connected. There was 3 strips though. There was 3 plaza areas. Over here was Hills. I do remember that. That was my favorite Hills to go to. You walk inside and they would have that red, I say frosty, but that slush, the slush drink with the straw that was half spoon. You go in there and you'd smell the popcorn. But we would come to this plaza to go to Hills. I'm trying to think. We would go to the Austintown Plaza. Austintown Plaza had a Hills, which we would go to. But we would come to this one quite often, I remember. But I can't remember the stores. Can't remember all the stores that were in this plaza. I know Hills for sure. Back in the day, there was the Liberty Theater was here. I think there was a music shop in here. Maybe Oasis. I want to go with Oasis Music was in here. But yeah, check this out. Nothing, again, you know, a lot of my people left Youngstown, haven't been here for years and years. And, you know, you might have been gone since the Liberty Plaza was here, you know. Crazy, right? Yeah, I miss Hills. I miss the old plaza. Got Long John Silver's behind me. That's a pretty decent one. I ate there a couple times. It's pretty good. When you're done, you can ring the bell. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. I'm not a singer, man. Not a singer. But yeah, pretty good Long John Silver's. Taco Bell they just remodeled. Arby's they just remodeled. Yeah, Liberty Plaza. And I remember too coming here for fireworks. They used to light off fireworks here. But yeah, if anybody has any remembrance of the stores that were in here, put them in the comments, because I remember what it looked like. I just can't remember the stores in here. But yeah, definitely changed a lot. Now it's just now it's a Walmart and truck parking is what basically this is. And that Five Below back there is new. But let's cross the road here and get down even further. McDonald's across the street, brand new look. I was actually kind of upset because that was, I mean, who am I? But that was one of the last McDonald's around in the area that had the old, you know, the yellow and the red, the old look of McDonald's, and then they made it into that. Still slow, still slow. Yeah, still slow. We'll just leave it at that. Across there, good Mexican restaurant, El Tapatio. I'll wait to comment on that a little bit, because I've ate there many times. Good food, good people. But I'm going to show you another one. I'm going to show you another Mexican restaurant. If you're traveling here or you just don't know about it, I'm gonna steer you in the right direction of which one to go to, because that's nice, right? It's all colorful, looks fun and everything, and it is. But I'm gonna show you another. Now, this is new. Flynn's Tires. Used to be Goodyear. I missed the Goodyear. I liked it. I liked the people at Goodyear. Hopefully they kept their job or moved somewhere different. I don't know if Goodyear got bought out by Flynn's, because all I see is Flynn's just popping up left and right. But I miss Goodyear, man. I miss my guys at Goodyear. Got the Shine It Up car wash over here. They're always putting in some hours, detailing and cleaning. Right here, Taste of India. Told you, Indian restaurants popping up left and right over here. I was eating here when they first opened. I think they did get rid of all the crazy lights that they had inside. They had a bunch of crazy lights. They don't need that. If I go into an Indian restaurant or a Nepalese restaurant, I want to feel that vibe. I don't want to see all that crazy lights and weird stuff. but now they have a buffet in there. Give you a little point of view for a little while, right? I'm just gonna keep this on right now because I see a building that we're gonna go to. But yeah, we made it quite the way down Belmont Avenue. I don't know what that, a little carpet place, I guess, right there. Got the KFC, but there is a building right past that KFC, which I want to take a look around. That is Montaine's Southern Cuisine. Remember I said we're gonna maybe try to find the best jambalaya or gumbo in town? They're not open. They're closed. They've been closed for a little while too. But yeah, Montaine's Southern Cuisine. Now somebody correct me on this too. Before Montaine's, I want to say this was an Italian restaurant. Armando's maybe? I don't know. That's kind of the direction that I'm going into, Armando's. Somebody out there knows. Somebody out there knows. They're going to comment on it. I want to say this was Armando's restaurant. I know it was an Italian restaurant before what it is now. Yeah, this, I never ate here. But I think the owner was Montaigne Taylor, is who owned this. Her parents were from the South, I guess. I think she was from Cleveland, or she is in Cleveland. I don't even know what, you know, where she is now, but always dug the sign. You know, it was that restaurant, it was that soul food restaurant, fried green tomatoes, catfish, you know, the greens, mac and cheese, po' boys, jambalaya, gumbo. I wish I would have got the chance to eat there, you know, eat here. I never did. But obviously it was a nightclub inside, or a bar or whatever. Club Amari. It looked like it would have been a fun vibe. I don't know though. I have read some reviews. Some of the reviews I read on here, again, you take reviews and you take them with a grain of salt, because some were like, oh, this was a fantastic food, fantastic Southern food, probably the best in the area. And then you had some where, man, everybody was mean inside and ignorant, and it wasn't that great, and it was all boxed food. Don't know, can't say anything about it. All I know is I wish I would have got the chance to eat here and see what it was all about. But I dig it must have been, obviously had some apartments upstairs. I will say too though, yeah, I'm not getting in there to look. There's an old, oh, it smells musty as heck in here. There's an old entrance sign right there that you can see. Right there, I don't think that works no more. Old light. Yeah, this is what, actually, to be honest, this was the whole reason I wanted to do a video, was to check this out. Montaine's. Oh, I walked Belmont. I walked, I don't know what, no more than 2 miles, but I know it was over a mile. 1.5 to 2 miles just to get to the point of the video. But yeah, this is pretty cool building. But yeah, I don't know what it looks like inside. Never been in there, but there it is in there. Got the arrows. Another, see what we got in there. So yeah, never been in there. I will say though, I see some people in here every once in a while going through the front door and going in here, so maybe it's storage. I don't know who owns it anymore, if it's still Montaigne or not, but then I would see homeless people here from time and time again, they would be in the back over here. Actually, they would be in here. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I gotta watch where I step because it smells like crap back here. So, welcome. Use front entrance. Yeah, look at that. I kind of like the style of the up too. That's pretty cool. Looks like this was that must be the cooler, yeah, from the inside. It's a cooler right there. Another cooler. So they do have cameras because I can see them. But we're just walking around. We're not doing anything here. But yeah, I wonder what this was like to eat at, because it's hard to find southern. It's hard to find soul food around, like good soul food. I mean, they're around here, but don't know why she closed it up. Don't know what happened. Maybe it's not the area for it, which I would think it would be, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know what the prices were. Maybe the prices were too high. You know, not sure. Yeah, man, it stinks, man. Jeez. And here's the old restaurant and lounge sign. That's cool. Yeah, we're gonna walk down just a little bit more. I'm gonna go down there because I parked down that way. And don't forget, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order a, I don't even know if you can see in there. Have no idea. Those windows are dirty and everything else. Oh, here, I don't think we got the front. Montine's Southern Cuisine. Got the mural here. Huh. Very cool. Very cool. I'm digging it, man. I always like the style of the building too. Always like that. But yeah, we're gonna keep walking. I'm gonna walk down. I'm gonna see. There's nothing really to talk about too much here. Yeah, Bob Evans got the Mod Wash over there. Denny's is across the street. That Bull and Bear, that's a restaurant. That used to be a that used to be a seafood joint. I forget what it was called. But I'm gonna go beyond that, and I'm gonna go to the next building beyond that one, because that's where I parked, and that's where I'm gonna turn you on to a new Mexican restaurant if you didn't know about it. So let's skedaddle down that way. No time to fiddle faddle. Let's go. Here's that Bull and Bear I was talking about. Used to be the Youngstown Crab Company is what that one was. I was trying to think of the name. That was the name, Youngstown Crab Company. Now, when it was the Youngstown Crab Company, I did eat there once, and that was it for me. I know seafood is expensive, but man, it was pricey, and I didn't really care for it all that much. Nothing personal, you know, to the owner or anything of the time, but I didn't care for it. Didn't care for it mainly because of the prices. Funny story about this fence right here. I think they put it up because the homeless would sit over here, and there's outlets, or there's outlets, yeah, there's outlets over there, and they're just sitting here charging their phone and everything. And I remember the one day I came past here, and there was a lady just defecating over here on the side of the building, not protected by anything or whatnot, just sitting there squatting and letting it go where it went. So I think they put the fence up for that. But I think we come to the end of the walk anyway, not the end of the video. but we came to the end of the walk. Now, I told you, I'm gonna put you in the direction of probably the best Mexican restaurant in the area. And that, my friends, is Senior Jalapeno. Or if you can't speak Mexican, it's Senior Jalapeno. Senior Jalapeno. No, it's Senior Jalapeno. Best Mexican restaurant around, I'm telling you. Check it out. Doesn't look like much from the outside, right? But you better check it out. You better get you some good people in there. Go in there and, hola amigo, ¿cómo estás? Have fun with them in there. Go during a Friday night or something when they have music playing, or Saturday night. Always good, always good. Always making the drinks good, the food's good. It's fast, nice mellow inside, and like I said, doesn't look like much from the outside compared to the other one down the street. Go to this one. Cheaper prices. To me, cheaper prices, better food. Man, I got cobwebs on there. But yeah, that is the one that you want to check out, and that is the one you want to go to. I don't know how many people know that this is actually here. And a little not a funny story, but a little fun fact here. This Comfort Inn right here. Actually, let me go back over here in the front. If you're into indie movies, horror movies, just, you know, indie movies in general, okay? That area right there for the hotel. Go check out The Girl 2. Stars Lisa Neal in it. Look her up too. You can find her on Instagram and Facebook, I believe. There's some other people in there too that I'm not gonna name them all, but if you look up The Girl 2 and you watch the movie, that's where that takes place in the front desk area of that hotel. But end of the walk. But what did I tell you we're gonna do? We're gonna get ourselves, I think they should be open, we're gonna get some Uptown Pizza, and I'm gonna show you what Uptown Pizza is all about. So be back, don't go nowhere, take a little pee break, whatever you got to do, and let's go get a slice. Dun da da da. Told you I was gonna get Uptown Pizza, and we sure in the heck did. 12-inch pepperoni pizza. I think it's 13 bucks. Wait till I open this. It's nothing but goodness. But I decided to come here because I was telling you in the back of the Todd Cemetery that they have a Jewish area back here, and this would be it back here. I think this is all Jewish back here. Rodef Shalom. Yeah, there's the Rodef Shalom Drive. And got all those and back in there. So yeah, I figured I'd come over here and eat. Now, I told you they were under new ownership, and that would be, I believe, Cel Santisi is who owns that now, and he was a supplier of the Uptown Pizza, so I think that was kind of how that happened there. And I told you nothing's changed with the taste or anything, but we're gonna dig into this right now. But there's Uptown Pizza, there's the Boardman address for it, and here's the Belmont Avenue. I love the Belmont Avenue. Never had no problem. It's ready fast. Really don't ever have to wait, but here we go. There is the Uptown Pizza pepperoni. Pepperoni underneath the cheese. Look at that cheese. Look at this. So let's dive into, oh man, it's hot. Look at this. Okay. Now mind you, I have one hand. You see that cheese? See that cheese stretch? Oh my God. Look at it. Okay. I have one hand, guys, so that's why it's so crazy. Look at this. Mmm. It's hard with one hand, but oh boy. Look at that crust. Look at that, man. Just, it's crunchy. Here, listen. I don't know if you can hear the crunch. The taste is phenomenal. Taste is phenomenal. Mmm. You hearing that? I didn't grab no napkins. Here, let's see if I can get it crunch here. You're hearing that, right? Crunchy crust. The cheese. Mmm. Oh my God. Right here, man. Mmm. Look at the cheese, man. The cheese. Now it is hot, like I said. I'm working with one hand. If I had two hands, it wouldn't have been all over the place. But you get the gist of it. The crunch, the crust, the cheese. The pepperoni's under the cheese, so you get that meaty flavor, that salty, the saltiness from the cheese, the pizza, or the pepperoni. That little buttery, oily kind of bottom of the crust. Oh my God. See if I can get a different piece with and keep the cheese on it for everybody. So let me show you. So I'm gonna do this real quick for you. So the pepperoni is under the cheese. They put the pepperoni under the cheese, man. Oh my God. Mmm. Loads of cheese, man. So yeah, somebody said that they changed the recipe, the taste changed. No way. Uptown pizza, man. This is it right here. This is delicious. But I'm gonna end my video right here. But I just kind of wanted to show you what an Uptown pizza looks like. We dug into it. I got one. There's two of them. There's one on Market Street in Boardman, and there's one in Youngstown on Belmont, or Liberty on Belmont Avenue. And 13 bucks, 12-inch. I mean, look at this. Just the oil, the saltiness, the cheese. This is insanely crazy. I told you, I'm a Westgate guy. For nostalgia, it's good. Westgate's good. I love Westgate. Uptown, man. Uptown. I think Uptown for me, but like, man, when it's cooked right, and usually it always is, Uptown pizza got to be like a 10. Got to be like a 10. But we're gonna leave it at that. I want to thank everybody for coming on today's adventure. I know it was kind of like a long walk. I haven't edited the video yet, so I'm hoping it isn't crazy long. But we walked, I don't know, maybe close to 2 miles up Belmont. And so if you ever get a chance, pull the car over, stop and see some of this stuff, man. Don't be afraid to get out of the car and look at certain things. I ate that too fast. Get yourself some Uptown Pizza. I hooked you up with the Mexican restaurant. Go in there and check that out. The other one's fine, but I showed you the real one. Different businesses in there, you know. A lot of them are small businesses there and independent restaurants and stuff. Support them. Go check them out. Again, I know there's going to be people, there always is, that's not right, this was that, that was this back in the day, that was that. I'm telling you my memories of it, and my memories are 100% correct. You know what I mean? Different places might not, this might have been something before I remembered or whatever, but you get the gist of it. Leave a comment, that's all. Tell me what, you know, hey, this was that too also, you know. Be cool about it. Not that it affects me or anything, you know, but you know, keep that positive vibe going. Seriously, thanks for watching the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the channel, leave a comment. I do read every single comment. Might not at this point answer them all now, because they are coming in faster than I keep up, you know, than I can keep up with them, which is good because the channel grows. But that's it. Support small business, park and walk. You'll like what you see. But until I see you on the next adventure, wherever that may be, Fetterman like that.